All right, so what you have to do is, oh, there you are. How you doing, brother?
Yo, what's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you, man. How you feeling today?
Hey, that's good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling?
Oh man, listen, it's another beautiful day on this earth, man. We can't. I know I can't complain, man. So I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to have another opportunity to talk to another great artist like yourself.
Hey, man, definitely. Yo, look, I appreciate it. This was actually unexpected for me. So I'm
Really?
yeah, so I'm gracious for the opportunity today. So yeah, I appreciate all the love. I was reading the comments. I yeah, I appreciate y'all having me
Mm-hmm.
on the show.
Mm-hmm. So, my man, I oh, excuse me, the Open Vibe Philly,
Yeah. I'm
but
sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
also,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I said I'm sorry. My fault. I'm trying to put my phone on do not disturb. I forgot that people will be trying to call me as soon as I'm doing this. Right.
So I heard that you performed through the tornado. Is that the truth?
I actually did. I came out. I didn't perform, but I came out and got a chance to listen to all the great stereotype artists. Um, it was real. It was real good.
No, that's what's up, man. So even though you didn't perform last night, right? What was your favorite part of the vibe last night?
Uh, all right. The poets last night was off the chain. I say
Oh
that
yeah.
just straight off the rap. Yeah, the poets they was really good. It was this one female poet who came in and her what she wrote about was like so touching because it was like gravitating. It was like something that I feel in my own personal life. She said this one thing
Mm-hmm.
and it's still ringing into my head today. So it's funny you could ask me this question. She said, I want you, but I want you the way I want you. And like since if I can't have you the way I want you, I don't want you at all.
Mm.
Right? That's heavy,
Wow,
right?
that is.
Because have you felt that way? I feel like we have all felt that way. Like, all right, cool. I want to be in this situation with a person, but I want it to be like this. So
Mm-hmm.
so if it's not under these
Mm-hmm.
what do you call it? If it's not under this situation, what's the word I'm looking for? If it
Mm-hmm.
if it's not under these terms, then like how can it work?
Oh, conditions like
Conditions,
the
yeah.
yeah, like stipulations.
Yeah. If it's not under these stipulations, how can you make something work?
I feel that. I definitely feel that, man.
So that
No,
was
I like. Mm-hmm.
hmm I was just gonna say, so that was one of my favorite parts. Also, the food they cook was pretty good. So I'm a chef as well.
Oh,
So
word,
yeah, so I'm real particular when it comes to food. I met their chef. Their chef was a good. He had a good spirit. Um,
word.
the kitchen he seemed to be pretty tidy, and the food came out was just real tasty. The broccoli, whatever I got chicken alfredo, just so y'all know. But the
Oh,
broccoli,
word. Okay.
but whatever he did to the broccoli, the way he seasoned it, I could tell like they cared about the broccoli. It wasn't just a bland piece of broccoli.
Yeah. Some places just throw the thing in some water and pull it out, and that's it.
hmm
That ain't how you do broccoli. You ain't supposed to boil it.
Yeah, he
It's
threw
supposed
some.
to be steamed, right?
Yep, he threw some butter in there and some garlic, something.
Hey, 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 yo, man. I don't trust people who don't know how to do broccoli right. You
I
know what I'm saying?
I dig that. So that
Yeah.
was cool. Just getting a chance to be in the
Mhm.
atmosphere with
Mhm.
stereotype sounds. The artists that they bring out, getting the support,
Mhm.
black excellence. That's always good.
Mhm.
Being inspired by all the content creators and rappers that's in our city is just a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
So
So, question. I'm sorry.
go ahead. No, go ahead. I'll ramble if you let me.
That's all good, brother. So, so I hear that you not only are you an artist, but you are more specifically a musician, right? I hear you're a bass player. Is that correct information?
Yes, that all right. So that's correct. Um, I
Oh,
have
word.
I have a huge background in accolade in music, right? A particular one over the
Uh huh.
years. Um, I actually started out as an audio engineer, working in a studio, recording studio.
Okay.
Yep. So when I was young, I interned as a recording engineer at a rehearsal and recording studio. But I wasn't actually
Mm-hmm.
coming from school. That's the thing. A lot of the guys that came, they were actually coming from like Full Sail University, where it's the instructor where he graduated from.
Right.
And so when I got there, I actually wasn't coming to school, but he put me right in the mix with all the other students. So I kind of took the same courses, and then uh, at the end of it, when all those guys went to go, turn in their hours and everything, he
Mm-hmm.
was a part of the alumni of the school, so he was able to like talk to the guy that directs the school's program or whatever, and
Right.
and they wrote me like what is like an honorary portfolio. So even though I didn't
Oh,
graduate from
wow.
yeah, so even though I didn't graduate from the school particularly, I'm an honorary student of there because of the Stavely Andrews. So that's kind of cool.
No, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
So, as a bass player, right?
hmm
What do you play? Are you a four string? Or you a five string guy?
Right now, currently, I have a five-string 1995 Corvette Pro.
Woo!
Is a
That
classic.
I bet that thing sing too.
It got a lot of low into it. I haven't been playing it much, but it's singing when you want to.
Okay, that's
hmm
what's up. So what so as a bass player, right? What's halting you from playing like you normally would play right now? Like, what would you say is a big hindrance for you?
So two things. One of them is that I don't really put myself in the bracket of like a bass player or a rapper or an artist or a content
Hmm.
creator or anything. I kind of don't put myself in any of the brackets, right? I
Right.
I kind of look at myself as just being an enthusiast of the art.
Okay.
If that makes any sense to you. And then
Oh, it makes perfect sense.
right. And so in being in that lane, I might see a lot of I see a lot of people that's moving in their lanes respectively, like a guy who is a bass player and that's what he is, that's all he wants
Hmm.
to do. A guy who is a rapper, that's what he is and all he wants to do. So I kind of respect that. I respect everybody in their lane. So that's one thing that kind of that hurts me. I feel I have my
Hmm.
own um people that I want to touch with ministry. So to me, music is just like a ministry.
Okay. So when you say ministry, is that something that you're interested in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Word.
being becoming a fisher of men, reaching out to the people, being having integrity when the lights is on
Hmm.
and off, and doing things for the merit, like for the heart, just doing it because
Hmm.
it's in your heart to do, and not
Hmm.
and not being driven based off of competition or illic
Hmm.
core values and um
Hmm.
things of that sort. That's like where I feel like it easily burns you out.
No, I feel that. I feel that for sure. So, you said a very powerful word in your statement just now. Talking about this is your yeah, and in your statement where you're talking about how you are like this is your ministry. Would you care to expound just a little bit on that for us? Just a little more, like what enticed you to like take that route per se?
God, he
Hmm.
touched me. He put me in a season of isolation. He put me through a
Hmm.
season of trials and tribulations and revelations that sometimes. And I feel like when God moves in our lives individually, some things is just for you. I've heard that in the Bible. Some of it only makes sense to you, but like
Right.
he reveals the redeemed stuff. So as I'm going through life now, when I pray for longevity. I ask God to keep me alive for a long time so that I can you know, have enough time to fix some of my mistakes and raise my
Hmm.
children and stuff like that. So if I'm gonna have longevity, I feel like I gotta be in it for the long run, and then I gotta be in it
Hmm.
for afterlife too.
Mm.
Because
I like.
at some point I'm gonna die. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, that's definitely a trip we're all gonna have to take one day, man.
So yeah.
So,
So while we
whoop,
here, I be feeling like, what we do as men is gonna matter, and then it's not in the eyes of men. I notice, like, dang, the stuff that God be telling me to do. I not to keep
mhm.
make this a religious thing, but it's like the thing when you let
Right, that's fine.
the higher power, the Holy Spirit, lead you, right? Because
Right.
obviously you're gonna be praying for things that you think make sense, and God will give them to you. But then
Right.
what He gives them to you for don't usually be what you prayed for it for.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So
No, that's real. That's really real, man.
yeah,
And look, I just to let you know, man, this space right here, we can talk that talk right here. You know what I'm saying?
I dig
And
that.
this is this open for all and every and all types of conversation right here. So don't feel like you have to censor yourself in that manner.
I dig that.
Okay?
I dig that.
Yeah. Just wanted to let you know that, man. Like I definitely welcome those conversations.
I dig that.
So I want to know. I know we're getting ready to we're gonna go to a break real soon, but I wanted to know how you feel about like music and your music and how it will tie into just the next chapter of your life. Like, what transitions are you having right now?
Okay, that's deep. I'm gonna try to make this really brief, really expressive, and at the same time, I'm going, you know, I guess give you a little format on what I believe. So I'm an artist, right? That I don't have out a studio project. I thought about doing one for many times in my life, like, going in the studio, recording an album, and
Hmm.
it never comes to fruition. Every time I get 5 songs in, my direction change, something happens in my life. So what I realized
Hmm.
is that instead of trying to prepare,
Hmm.
a album, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go and be free, man, and just perform and go hit the stage and knock out my
Hmm.
songs. And then after I'm done, once I feel like, all right, I'm tired of singing these same 5 songs. I'm tired of
Hmm.
these 7 songs. I've been doing these at all the open mics I've been to. I've been blah blah blah. Did it here. I performed it here. This is the feedback
Hmm.
I get from this one. This is the energy I'm getting. But I'm done with
Hmm.
this stuff and I'm moving on. Then I'm going to package that and put that
Hmm.
into an album and then sell that as a previous work. But once I start selling
Hmm.
that, I'll move on. So instead of putting out an album and going and work that one, I'm going to do it the opposite way. I'm going to do my music, put it out like how I've been doing it, and then when I'm done with the stuff and I'm done performing and I'm ready to move on personally, then I'll do a new one.
Hmm.
I feel like I feel like that's a real innovative way to do things, whatever. And I guess I'm putting that out
Hmm.
in the atmosphere, so maybe it could become a trend, and then we can see other people follow in that suit if it's cool, and then we can like start to rejuvenate and reiterate, the game towards on us. So like that's how I feel this next chapter of my life is going to pan out. I feel like I'm gonna put everything out there on the table and let what come back to me come back to me.
No, I like that. I definitely like that. So, I'm really excited to come back and talk with you because there's some people I want to ask you about because it seems like you are like you know your musicians. It seems like you really know your stuff. So I'm really interested to seeing what you think about the certain names I'm going to bring up to you. Okay, so
Yeah, that's
when we
dope.
come back from break, we're going to keep talking with different world. Like we're gonna have a good time, y'all. So please stay tuned and don't go anywhere. 'Cause when we come back, we're gonna have a lot more coming. Peace.
All right, peace. So y'all heard that they gonna go to break. I'm gonna actually take a little break too. I'm gonna come back and go live again when they bring us back from commercial. So Stay tuned for part two. I have no idea what they want to ask me or what names they're gonna bring up. I never even met the guy who's interviewing me, so that this is dope. But again, y'all, if y'all want to tap into this, this is the Radiohead app, the Radiohead station app, and the channel is Stereotype Sounds. So I don't know if y'all want to check that out or not. But that's the station, Stereotype Sounds. Is that backwards? How's that? There we go. Cool. Can my camera see that? Stereotype Sounds. They're going crazy in the comments. So yeah, tap in. I'll be right back.